Our man, our wonderful big boy, Jeff, our Christian metal maniac. He's back, and guess what? He's done it. He has done it. He picked something that is actually on Spotify, the app that I use, and for that, I give you a damn big kiss. But we love feeding that Christian metal and Christian rock a tingle in us, don't we? And today we are doing a song called "Are You Ready for Thunder" from Rage of Angels. Did I say that? Rage of Angels. For Jeff, our friend. So we're going to learn about this band, then we're going to listen to that song. Christian metal. He loves it. He is in love with Christian metal. And dare I might say, he might be in love with Jesus too. I don't know, but he loves his Christian metal. And so we're going to get into it. So here we go. Rage of Angels. And we have done them before. I can't remember what song we did. But I'm pretty sure it was "Do You Still Believe in Love" or "Leave You or Forsake You," one of those. Rage of Angels, they have 915 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. The top 5 songs, and 4 of them come from this album right here. "Do You Still Believe in Love" has 15,000 plays. You got "Leave You or Forsake You," 8,900 plays. You got "Reason to Rock," 6,900 plays. You got "Somebody's Watching You," 6,500 plays. And Over" has 24,000 plays. Is that newer? Yeah, these years are all goofed, I think. Or are Rage of Angels still going? Because I see a 2013 album and a 2016. Let's get into them albums since we're peekabooing around on it, okay? Let's do that. The album that we're doing here is the self-titled album Rage of Angels. Came out in 1989. Then, if I'm seeing things correctly, they're back at it in 2013 with Dreamworld. And then in 2016, they put out The Devil's New Tricks. So I'd be curious to know if these guys are still rocking it and rocking it hard. Now we're going to look into the related artists for this band. Who might they play shows with, and who do people listen to? Who does Jeff listen to when he's listening to Rage of Angels? Perhaps it's these bands here. And I know one for sure because we've done them. Letter 7 you have, and then you got Messiah Prophet. We've done them 2 or 3 times. P.K. Mitchell. Does that ring a bell? Do you know who he is? Christovox, we've mentioned them before. Scarlet Red, Sacred Warrior, I've mentioned them and interested in doing it. Sin Dizzy, now that speaks to me in some weird way. Sin Dizzy. David Zafiro, you got Bride, we have done them on the first listens. You've got Daniel Band, we've mentioned them before. Randy Rose, not Randy Road, but Randy Rose. And you got Menchen, Menchen, Menchen. So that is the related artist for the band. There is no bio and there is no image. I will hunt down an image of the band. They will be looking frosty. They'll be looking like some good looking gents. They'll be standing there going, "We love our sweet Lord Jesus, and we also want to rock your ass, Shane. So get over here and take it." So now we're going to open up the album, the self-titled, and we're going to go to the song, "Are You Ready for Thunder?" And this is for our friend Jeff. So here we go. Patreon member, Jeff, our pal. Here we go. Nipple tit, and you're getting a taste. Here we go. Are you ready for thunder? Got them double basses rolling along? Guitars were smashed when heaven came crashing down? Listen to this bass riff right here. He almost sounds like a teenage James Hetfield a little bit. If he had just a little more gravel in his voice. Are you ready for thunder? When the lightning strikes. the fire surrounds you, you won't have a minute. You're going to burn alive. It's not bad, a chorus bit. Giving the drummer something. They have two guitar players. Is this where the earth is opening up and hell's delivering itself? They're all good players. And you're going to hell now. Double chorus. This ain't a bad track, and it's like the bottom of the record. Oh, nice. Are you ready for thunder? When the lightning strikes, don't give up. I mean, yeah, this is like the third to the last song or something on the album, and that was a pretty solid one. If that's any, if that gives you any idea of what else they've done on the record, I mean, for your self-titled album, right? You want to put a couple bangers right there at the beginning, so people go, "Ooh, I got to check the rest of this out." So if you're already more than halfway into the album and a song like that comes on, which is perfectly catchy and fine, then you're doing all right, because those last three, you got to go, we got to put them heavy on the front and heavy on the end. It can kind of go, remember back in the days when it's like an album could only have, it could go multi-platinum or whatever, but it had 2 good songs on it. And if you were lucky, you had the cassette tape, and you could put the tape in and listen to the song, and as soon as it ended, you could stop the tape and turn it over, and the song that you wanted to hear on the other side of the tape was right there, you push play. So you could just sit there and do that all day. Never had to listen to any of the other garbage on it. What say you? I need all the Christian metal fans out there to get down there and tell me what they think of Rage of Angels. And I'd love a full dissertation on this if you could do that. I would like to know each and every member of the band, each and everything, how they doing, what are they doing? Does one own a hardware store? Does one own a coffee shop? Are they still going? Are they still rocking? Good, great, fantastic, Shane. I am a huge fan of Christian metal, and I am a huge fan of Rage for Angels. Rage of Angels. And let me tell you all about this band. Were you ever lucky enough to see them live? What is your all-time favorite album, your all-time favorite songs from the band? I would be curious about how they're doing, if they're still out there and playing too, because they have those 2 albums that allegedly came out later in the 2000s. So if you could do that, that would be great. Or Not Good, Not Great. Shane, just didn't hit me in the goodie bags. It hit me, I liked it, but I just didn't like it enough that I would go and pay attention to it anymore. Not my cup of tea, don't want it, gonna say goodbye to it. Thank you very much. Positive vibes to those guys, but just not my cup of tea. All of that can be put in the comments below. Jeff, you want your thumbs? There they are. Well done, sir. I got to say thank you for that. It gives me a little break on the constructing everything else. But I don't mind getting into the Christian metal and the obscure bands. And I've said this before. I actually enjoy finding those bands that that just vanished into the ethosphere, right? I like that. I like to find that obscure stuff and kind of give it a remember this or a, and 9 out of 10 times I've never heard it before. That's all I got, okay? I'm swinging in and I'm saying goodbye to you, okay? Here we go. Are you ready for thunder when the lightning strikes?